Hello all, welcome to routings.com. In this session, we'll discuss about how do we create a file in FTP using the input payload from OIC. Let's see the steps involved. We just require 5 steps. The first step is we need to create a REST trigger connection, which provides the set of input variables where user can enter the data. And we'll be creating an FTP connection wherein we use the FTP connection to create the file in the FTP server. And we require an integration of type, application type, and also we need to provide a mapping between the input data as well as the file the file which we want to create in the FTP. And the final steps, activate the integration and run the integration. So let's see the couple of slides regarding the steps. The first step, create the REST connection. Here, if you observe, we are creating a REST connection without any input credentials. We just need to make sure that the role type is trigger, and also the security is basic authentication and public gateway. And just click on test, your connection will be 100% done. Next one is we require FTP connection, wherein we require host name, port, SFTP connection type, username, and a password. 5 properties required for a FTP connection. The third step is we need to create an integration of type application here. The first one, application type integration. And then you can observe here the integration, how does it look like. Once your integration is active or once integration is configured properly, you can make it activate, the first step. Then final step is once you activate the integration, click on run and you just enter the data, click on run. You should be able to see the data file gets created in the configured folder of our FTP. Okay, now let us see this particular sample now in the real time. So the first thing is we need to create a REST connection. I'll just show you the one. So I'll just click on either view or edit. Just see the properties here. REST connection, the connection is REST_CONN. Role type is trigger, and the authentication type is basic authentication. Access type is public gateway. That's it. And make sure that your particular connection is 100% done. And then check the FTP connection. We'll just click on view. And here you can observe the host name, port, the optional properties, very important property, SFTP connection, yes or no, and then the credential, username and password. So now the 2 connections are ready. Let's start with a very important one. Let us create the integration now. I'll just click on plus symbol here and select the first option, application type integration, and then I'll say create F file in FTP demo. Click on create. And now we'll be creating a trigger. We'll be using the REST connection trigger now as a first component. And I'll say EMP data. And here I'll just say create EMP data. And here we'd like to add parameters. I'll just select this option, add and review parameters for this endpoint. Click on continue. And here we'll be adding 3 parameters as per our payload: EMP number, ename, and salary. Only 3 parameters as input. EMP number, which is integer. Next one is ename. Next one is salary, which is integer. 3 parameters. Now click on continue and finish. So the initial component is done. Now we have to create the FTP connection component. So click on this particular press symbol here and now use the FTP connection. So I'll just say create file in FTP, creates the file, the employee data file in FTP. Click on continue. Go with the default, click on continue. And here write a file, and this is ASCII file. We would like to provide the input, and which is the input the output directory. I'll just go with this one. And the pattern also. just mention the appropriate pattern. You can observe here, it says the pattern. I'll just say employee data percentile sequence percentile dot CSV. No other changes. Okay, click on continue. And I would like to provide a sampled delimited document as an input to validate the schema. Click on continue. I'll just drag and drop employee data dot CSV and enter the record name. It is single record only, so it's not an issue. The fields are delimited by comma, optionally enclosed by double quotes, and I provided the column header as an input. The first is employee number, second is e-name, third one is salary. Click on continue, and yeah, that's it. Click on finish. Now, we need to create a mapping in the create file FTP. Click on this particular mapping, click on edit. We need to map 3 fields. So here is the data file, and the right side is the data field target. And source, we know that we are getting from the query parameters of the integration, EMP number. I'll map here. E-name, this map here. Salary, I'll map here. As it is only one record, we are just mapping directly. Click on validate. Go back. And now there is one property we have to set it. This one, primary business identifier. Select the query parameters, drag and drop the employee number in the business identified field. And now click on save. It should be configured now. There are no pending changes to be done on the integration. Go back here. Now the fourth step, make it activate. Click on this, activate. And let's go with the debug mode as of now, as we are in development stage. And it just takes a couple of seconds to get it activated. Yes, it is active now. Click on run. So I'll just provide the input parameters. I'll just say, and I'll say 1, salary is 309. And let's click on run and let us see whether this file or employee will get created. Yeah, status is okay. That's what I feel here. But let's wait. Yep, it shows all success, no failure as of now. I'll just refresh here. Right, the data got created. That's what I feel here. And you can just open this one. Click on edit. Right, so you can see the file here, right? So that's how we are able to create the file. That's how we can create the file in FTP. Okay, so this is a very simple integration wherein we are just providing the input payload in the REST query parameters and creating the file in the output in the FTP using OIC. Thank you.